Hello, and welcome back. It's time for some more Final Fantasy XIV online. Played a bit last night. We became a rogue. Started down that path. I think I'm level like 6 or 7. Oh, level 7 rogue. And we also started doing some fishing as well. I did a little bit of fishing off stream. I think I'm level like 8 fishing now. So yeah. Let's hop on into it. Achievements approaching completion. Date with Destiny. Successfully complete 10 fates. Well, I've completed 6. Come on, Rogue 1. Achieve Rogue level 10. Well, that's 3 levels away. And Fisher level 10 is 2 levels away. But here we are in the Rogue's headquarters. It's time to continue our roguey quests.
Alright then, me young rogue. Seeing as this is your first official outing, I want to be sure your dance steps are up to the task. With them short blades, you need to get in good and close on your mark, aye? But we ain't bleeding swords and shining armor, and the lighter kit we wear isn't much protection from a click to the gam. So if you don't fancy spitting blood and teeth, your best defense is simply not being there when your mark winds up to land a nasty clout. Sliding round to a flank usually does the trick, but there's some rum fun every rogue should master. The Shade Shift. Clear your mind and trust in your speed, and you can leave an axe-wielding brute chasing your shadow while you bury your stabbers in his guts. Right now it's time you put this lesson into practice against some of those Aurelie out in the lower La Noscea. I hope you was paying attention, lass, cause those tentacles can pack a wallop. Enjoy!
Harimu Harimu. I thought you were supposed to come along with me. Harimu, aka Underfoot. No matter. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, I can also start another fishing quest. Wait, what's this? All the fish in the sea. A level 1 fishing quest is over there. Rogie boy wants me to go over here, which is closest to the upper decks. Well, real quick, we'll go ahead and become a fisher so we can take on this fisher quest. Oh yeah, as I leveled up my fishing to level 8, now I can sneak.
Bring me 3 harbor herring, Geosia. This'll test both your ability to use pill bugs as bait and your ability to count.
I got those right here.
There's nothing better than salted harbor herring, save for perhaps fried harbor herring, or grilled. No, definitely salted. You know, in the yesteryears of my youth, I used to use every fish I yanked out to yield a bigger one. A good gamble until the game got gargantuan. I guess I got greedy. Where did you... Well, sometimes it's best to throw back the big ones. Good gods, what a guildmaster got to do to garner a grain of gratitude? Acting respectable would be a start. Respectable? I sailed the seas and snared everything that swam in them. And that would be an accomplishment. If by everything that swam in them, you meant fish and not lady divers, all you ever brought back were stories about carousing with trollops. But chauvinism is just a red herring. The harbor herring are what's important, namely the lesson of thinking from the perspective of the fish when selecting bait. In that regard, I can say you truly have the mind of a fish, so here is a treat. Some of it might seem like gibberish at first, but as you make observations and jot down notes, eventually all of it will be gibberish. Well, take some time to study up, but be careful not to fry your fish brain. You'll need it for your next lesson.
The fishing log is a chronicle of your experiences as a fisher. Peruse the fish guide for fishing locations and detailed fish data, or reflect upon your accomplishments by reviewing your records. Let's see here. Gathering +8, gathering +12. I'll take those gloves. Got me some fishing gloves. What do you want now? Oh wait, not small talk. What does this quest require? Level 10 fishing. I'm almost level 9 though. And got a maple fishing rod. +32 gathering, +18 perception. Yeah, that's really good. Equip that. Equip some hempen work gloves. And we'll go ahead and reassign that gear. There we go. Now we'll be an even better fisher. Also, I think they gave me... yeah, bait. Crayfish ball. Ball of crayfish and rye flour paste. Processed bait for freshwater fishing. Set that down there. Alright. Well, back to rogue things. What's the closest? Here we got the aft castle. Away we go. To the upper decks. I was about to say, what happened to all my mana? And then I realized it's probably because I changed classes. And this rogue class has more mana than the fisher. At least I assume that's what it's all about. I could really use some more roguish looking equipment. Fate. Yeah. Take that, King. Whoa, what? Huh? Did he do that or did I? What? That was rather sudden. Okay, he did that. Wow. Yeah. Oop. All these cane toads. Ba, 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 ba. Level up. Second wind. Instantly restores own HP. Nice. Got a little bit of a cure here. Hey, Aurelia. Time to get stabbed and kicked. I do gotta say, you know, most other MMOs make you pick up whatever is dropped by the creatures you fight, but not Final Fantasy XIV. And I like that. I like when I don't have to keep going, okay, wait a minute, pick up loot. Alright, now fight the next thing, and then pick up loot. Having it just auto loot is really nice. Yeah, there's a bunch of... Oh, those are higher levels, like level 11, 12, 13. I'll be going down there for a little bit. Double dealing. Oh yeah, Severin. But first I need to go back to the Rogue Guild. Port to Perimu, Underfoot Harimu. Perimu Harimu. Yeah. The upper decks. Ba 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 ba. Fisherman's Guild. Fisherman's Bottom. Nubbins and Ferry Docks. Yes, I would like to head inside. Thank you. Hey, Perimu.
Done with your practice then? The sting of them tentacle buggers will soon teach you to stay on your toes, eh? Ahem. Now we've got your blood rushing, I'd say it's time to get down to work. First things first, we need to track down them adult covers what rooked that Magitech gadget. Might be as one of our rogues has heard something. The guild thieves on information, you see, and we've agents scattered far and wide with their glazes keen on their wattles to the ground. Let's pay us a visit to the Tall One at the Drowning Wench. Or Itol One? The Drowning Wench. Ask her for a weak ale and see what she gets you. Not setting you up for a laugh, lass. Trust me.
Where are you going? Now off I go to the upper decks, looks like. Winds and Ferry Docks. But first, I'm gonna go to the Arcanist Guild, grab that quest. I also really like the changing of jobs in this game. And that you can just like, okay, switch to this equipment set. Switch to this equipment set. It's really nice. And I think the fact that that's so popular for this game is why SWTOR is starting to adopt some of that. Another daring soul come to join our crew, hey? Then let me be the first to welcome you to the Endeavor. Now this ain't your regular fishing boat. We sail where we please. Holding only the course the wind provides to us. Aye, that's the only way we can see the unseen, know the unknown.
Captain Forzagil, if I may. The Endeavor is the Guild's only ship of this magnitude. And if we, as you say, sail only where the wind pleases to take us, we may not ever return to this port. The Guild may not look favorably upon such liberal use of its property. My apologies for foregoing an introduction. I'm Driscloda, sent from the Fisherman's Guild to oversee this venture. Why am I here when the ship already has a captain, you ask? Well, as you may already know, members of our trade, Master Walgo and Captain Forzagil included, seem to have difficulties managing time. I suppose the concept becomes something of an afterthought when one becomes so focused on water's surface. Regardless, I am here to ensure the ship adheres to its schedule, both by managing its finances and ensuring new crew members board smoothly. The Endeavor shall embark upon any number of predetermined routes, each of which have this port as their final destination. Rest assured, if you fail to join one voyage, the ship shall return before long. The route we travel will be determined by our departure time, and you may speak with me if you wish to know the route before boarding. Pray bear in mind that we must keep to a strict schedule. We cannot take on more crew members after we have begun boarding, and there are no exceptions to this rule, even for captains. Aye, I hear ya. When we board the ship is when we get to the exciting part, fishing. Here, take these lures. They're certain to attract something worth displaying on your wall, or at the very least, worth eating. Ah. Should be enough to last for one voyage at least. If you're looking for other kinds of bait, you can buy it here on the docks or on the ship. Try to switch it up now and then, because if you only use the same bait, you're only gonna keep catching the same fish. And that ain't why we do this, is it? And one last thing. While Driscloda here may be in charge of the particulars on land, once we're on the ship, it's my word you'll heed. So when I say we're fishing here or we're sailing there, I won't hear no objections. As long as we're clear on that, I believe there'll be bounteous fishing for all. And with that, the Endeavor is yours to board. If you wish to enter the ship, or if you would like a more detailed explanation of what it is we do, you only need ask.
Ba, 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 ba. Ocean fishing unlocked. Potential crew members may register to board the Endeavour in 15-minute intervals occurring every 2 hours. However, the Endeavour will depart early if the number of crew members reaches 24. Yeah, so it's a fishing minigame area. Level up. Level 9 fishing. Alright. Now we can go to the Drowning Wench. And also switch back to Rogue. I'm a rogue now, I'm a fisher now, I'm a rogue now. Ba, 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 ba. I think we go here. And then up these stairs. Woo! The upper decks. Hello, tall one.
Welcome to the Drowning Wench. What's your pleasure, miss?
A weak ale.
Never in all my days. We may serve some cheap grog in the wench, but not that was watered down. If our usual ale is too bold for your taste, mayhaps you'd like to order from the underground menu. Aye, there's quite a lot on offer for a customer with your roguish charms. Was there something in particular I could help you with? Ah, the trouble over that Magitech loot. 'Twas not a subtle job. The gang in question is an unusual group of former pirates, calling themselves the Dainty Demolishers. They seem to be enamored of court dandy mannerisms, and have a preference for seizing Garlean machinery. They're also known for conspiring with goblins. Rumors say that the Demolishers visit a beastman camp in Middle La Noscia to fence their goods. And those goods generally take the form of Imperial technology. I imagine the goblins are rather pleased to take possession of a Mark 43 anti-aircraft cannon firing mechanism. If you mean to steal a device back, then your trail leads to the goblin camp in Summerford. Summerford, eh? On your way, lass. Meet me across the river from the camp, and we'll plan our next move.
Back to Summerford we go. Who's... Look at him go. Playing that harp. How do you... Oh yeah, social emotes. Where's a... Oh my goodness! Where's a dance? Dance. Yeah. Someone just died. That was nice. I wonder how you get to be some kind of musician like that. I don't think there's any... Yeah, there's no, like, bard here. What about in here? I know there's dancer. Maybe you just need an instrument? Yeah, I guess you must need, like, some kind of instrument or something. Anyways. To the plaza. And then to Somerville. Oh right, I don't even need to do that, I can just teleport. Silly me. I keep forgetting that there's not like a crystal port to these things. But time to head on out to here, I guess. It's also a level 7 quest down there. Sprint away. And I gotta cross this river. Hey, wonder if I could probably fish in that river. Hey, Perimu.
Get your noggin down, Genasia. I've been snitching the action across the way there. No sign of the demolishers, but I did see one of them gambler coves stuffing the Garlean gadget into his backpack. I knew Itolan would steer us alright. This is your chance, lass. Clap that gambler gobby and grabby that device.
Or grabble that device.
I lost track of which gob it was, but I'm thinking it's that sod on the left. Just make sure you dance away from any bomb blasts. Twisting and dodging in the middle of a fireball ain't exactly effective.
Alright, you goblin gamblers. Yeah. And away I go.
That's the way, lass. There was naught for me to do but sit on me daddles and watch. So you've got the goods then?
But yes.
Aye, this is the device, and no mistaking. Let's get back to the guild, eh? We still owe them demolisher a million, but they'll keep for the now. Here, you should be the one to deliver the prize to Jack. It was your hand what snatched it out of the goblin's paws, after all.
Captain, I say! Some fiend has perpetrated violence upon our goblin colleagues, whilst we sought but to wet our throats with fine libations. This will not stand, Captain. Our finely filched loot has been pilfered from under our noses.
Oh, okay. You're not goblins.
Blast and bother! My blood boils and bubbles at the temerity of this affront. I know not the identity of these audacious buffoons, but they shall be made to pay, and pay dearly, with me, my fine fellows.
Huzzah!
They're all marauders. Wielding their big axes. Flock of sheep bitten by diseased bats is gone. Frenzied. Alright. Kill these lost lambs. These frenzied lost lambs. Oh, someone hit this guy. Don't worry, we got your back. Alright, where's the other lost lambs though? There we go. Alright, who's next? There's one. Oh. No. Why do you keep targeting random? Alright. Yeah.
More lost lambs to the slaughter.
Can't be much longer. For this level 3 fate. Fate complete. Hey yo, Severin!
I'm up the strait without a paddle.
That's right, you are. What? Has doubt on his actual. Oh my. Emotes. Gotta find doubt. Doubt.
What's this now? Stillwind sent you for the oranges. Huh. So the old bugger had known all this time. What does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody-goody adventurer types, right? Go rescue me mates from those double-dealing goblins. They're just over yonder by the bonfire.
Uh-huh. What in the world is going on over here? Wait a minute. Is this a trap? There's no goblins here, sir. This is a trap. This is a magic circle. You want me to walk in there so I can get trapped just like your mates. Oh, I can't do anything else. Whoa. Goblin mugger. So there are goblins. Maybe it's not such a trap after all. You good, goblin? You good, mate? Aylmer. Go on, get.
I owe you one. Would have gone away myself if not for Severin showing me a side. Severin sent you? Ha! The way he flew out of here, I was sure he'd sold us down the river.
Maybe he did. So Zarzai.
If you hadn't come, Mike Dodo would have been cooked.
Cooked dodo. Just get out of here, man.
Severin! You saved me, mates, and for that, I owe you. Suppose I should be ashamed. Couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I've no qualms about going back on my word. But I'm giving you this sack, 'cause I like the cut of your jib. Take it to Oisin, and send him my regards.
I'll take this sack of oranges. Guess I gotta take him down this way. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Oisin.
What have we here? A delivery from Summerford Farms? And a schedule? Ha! There's a first time for everything.
There you go.
Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only things not here are those bagmen, and I don't miss them one bit. Here's Stelwern's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him.
Of course you can. Hello, Ostfear.
More and more travelers pass through these gates, bloodied and bruised each day. They tell me the Yarzons harry them at the Rogue. It pains me to do nothing, but we need every man we have just to hold the garrison. You would do us all a great service were you to thin the Yarzon population for us. If you could clear out, say, 3 of their nests, we'd all be in your debt.
I suppose those are up here. Works for me. What do I gotta do? I gotta deliver it to the Rogues Guild. Sure thing. So far, every job quest I've been on has been go out here, kill a couple things, and then come right back. And then go out there again, kill a couple things, and then come all the way back. And I just deal with this nest. Okay! Those are quite the beasties. Luckily, my roguish skills are plenty to deal with them. Also, these... I feel like this river should be deeper. And these pugils probably shouldn't be floating above the water. But maybe that's just me.
Warriors and feeders.
I'll dice up your legs. Your many, many legs. Okay. Look at him. So easy. And just slice and dice. And slice again. And then dice again. Alright. I'll go back and talk to him. Then I can teleport to Summerford. Hello, Kubu. How are you doing? Having a good time? Being all mossless? Quote unquote mossless? I get the feeling there is a Gubu that has moss that is probably stronger. Ostfir. Oh, so you did for the... So you did for the Vilekin? So you did... What kind of sentence is that? Every passer through owes you a debt of gratitude. Lothagrin is a vital stronghold. One the Maelstrom would defend themselves, had they the means. The fleet is spread too thin, which is why the Yellow Jackets have been called in. But our numbers are hardly inexhaustible, and your help goes a long way towards preserving the peace. Alright, teleport. Middle Noskia. Time to turn in this quest.
Back in one piece. That's a relief. How did you fare, Visan? Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all what I was owed. All right, though. Though I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not held out more hope for Sephrin. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top, but to sell us all short in favor of those god's-forsaken goblins? You do well to mind yourself around that two-gill cheat. If he'd leave his own mates for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you.
Well, I will take... Oh my goodness. Disciples of War, all classes. This one's more minded intelligence. And this one's more dexterity and strength. Let me take a look. Neither one looks all that nice. I think I'd rather just get the money. Ba, 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 ba. Level 9. Let's see here. I think I do have a ring. Let's see here. This one's just +1 vitality, but also defenses. This one's +1 to all them stats. This one's just +1 strength, +1 dex. So actually, it's pretty worthless. Kind of the same here, it's just +1 strength, +1 dex. Whereas this one is +1 to all my abilities or attributes. Now this is a better, slightly, head slot, but I like the eye patch. Affects attack magic potency when roll is DPS. Affects healing magic potency. Also affects attack magic potency when roll is healer. Affects physical damage dealt by gladiators, arms, marauders, arms, pugilists' arms, lancers' arms, conjurers' arms, thaumaturge arms, the arcanist, all kinds of things. Gunbreaker's arms. Dexterity affects physical damage, or physical range damage, and damage dealt by rogue's arms. So that's my stat. Vitality affects maximum HP, of course. Dex is what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, those ones suck. And same with these. Amateur's Kurta. Oh yeah, that's the craftsman thing. Oh, actually, it's a +13 gathering, +27 craftsmanship, and +9 control. So that's more for crafter. And this is for gathering. Okay. Got 4% spirit bond on this one. Ha ha ha. Well, this is not for rogues. Alright then. Let me just make sure that my gear is set. Hey, Gurkant.
Last. At this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had Blacklow. Just a bit could send our stock soaring. I'll bet Rotweeder knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard.
Perhaps. Ow. Hello, Conmar. Tiller's Rest, and Conmar hopes to remedy that.
If you're headed to Tiller's Rest, I have a favor to ask of you. The pirates have been away from sea for too long, and their broken hearts turn to bloodshed for solace. A full supply of medicine lasts barely a week. If you could buy a high potion and take it up to Widowloaf, you may well save some lives.
Well. Do I have a high potion? I guess I do, because it says I do. Alright, I'll head out here, deal with these two quests before heading back to the guild. Or actually, I will teleport back to Liminza, talk to the guild, and then we'll head back out. Because they may have another quest out here. Out this way.
To the Rogues Guild.
Hello, gatekeeper, Lonward. I sure am. Hey, Jack.
You managed to grapple that firing mechanism yet, Genasio?
Yes.
Ah, still in one piece, too. You've done well for your first assignment, lass. It don't look like much, but that crew put their lives on the line to cloy this here bauble. They'll be pleased to see it snatched back from the Ruffmans.
No problem.
We've yet to do for the dainty demolishers, Jack. The job ain't over.
You're right, Underfoot. It ain't. You break the code, you face the consequences.
Oh ho, is that? This is not at all what I expected from the inside of a convent.
And who my Yubi says,
Your ignorance is understandable. After all, our schemes are always perfect, our heights impeccable. Shall I reveal our infamous name and drink in your delicious terror? We are deadly, dastardly, and dictionally devilish. Quail before the dainty demolishers.
Captain, I say, there's the louse who misappropriated our merchandise.
I concur. She is the self-same simpleton whom we trailed unnoticed to this very establishment.
Surprise, surprise.
Now, my dear dandies, let us not be unpleasant. We should endeavor to resolve this distastefulness without resorting to insult or other less diplomatic methods, at least not yet. You there! Yes, the clean-cheeked errand boy. Be a good fellow and fetch me your superior. One of your colleagues has committed a terrible crime against us, and we shall not be leaving until the proper restitution has been paid.
Oh, an errand boy now, am I? Tell me, Captain, just what kind of place do you think this is, then?
This place? Why, I suppose it's some manner of convent. The one-eyed doorman named it the Dutiful Sisters of the Edelweiss, or some such.
And you've yet to realize your mistake? Your fate was sealed the moment you dragged your sorry quadrant across the threshold.
Are you threatening me, boy? I'll have my fellows cut out that impudent tongue. We've exhausted our reserves of dainty today, lads. Show these fraudulent sisters how the demolishers deal with upstarts.
Oh, you idiots.
You still don't understand, do you? There are but three sorts of culls what the doorman will let pass. Clients, recruits.
God spit! I'll kill you all!
Didn't your mum teach you not to interrupt a lady when she's talking? Ye'd have learned that the third sort of cull is a bollocks for brains mark, what marches himself right into the rogue's den.
Shing. Sparkle, sparkle.
Rogues? But we were so careful. I'd heard tales in my pirate days, stories about the merciless wraths who uphold the code. They weren't called rogues back then, though. The upright thieves they were, the knives in the shadows. You can't be them. You're just trying to scare me. Well, the captain of the Dainty Demolishers is not so easily cowed. To the... with you. With your deceptions. Huzzah! Huzzah for my fallen comrades!
Idiot.
Deceptions? Aye. Anyone you meet could be a rogue, Captain. Even a clear-cheeked errand boy. He's still breathing. Find some rope and string him up someplace in town. And now, the job's done. Quite an introduction you had there, eh? Welcome to Limsa Laminza's ever-churning underbelly, where the thieves shed their skins and become rogues.
Indeed, indeed. Hey, Jack. You got another quest? Or, well, completion of this quest?
Not much for discussing the old days, but since it's come up, I might as well clear up the confusion. It was back when piracy was at its peak. The coves what protected the code were dimmer dammers. The best lads and lasses to be had from among the pirate crews. They bit back the goods what was wrongly bitten, and came for the guilty under cover of darkments. Upright thief became the title of these coves, what dealt in sanctioned stealing and milling. But it was only those as had cut all ties with the buccaneer's life what was accepted into the ranks, conflicting loyalties and all that. They formed their own guild, and even their own way of speaking, and what was once pirates was pirates no more. Later on, when Merwib took the admiral's chair, the upright thieves agreed to abide by her laws. We became the Rogues Guild, to mark the change and altered our recruiting policy to accept adventurers like yourself. But although the title is different, the job remains the same. Uphold the code and preserve the underground society what spawned us. Just as you've done with this assignment. Keep up the good work, Genasia, and you'll go far in the shadows.
Let's take a look at this tunic. Not bad, I suppose. Same defense. It gives me determination, though. Leather eye patch, same defenses. Seems about the same, just probably a different color. Yeah, it's green. Fingerless leather gloves are green. Green boots. Green thigh-high boots. Those even out the defenses a bit, but I think I'm gonna go with the tunic. Just cause it at least, I mean, it gives +1 to determination, whatever that does. So why not? I have been saying I need more roguish clothes, although this isn't particularly roguish. It's a little more roguish than this tabard. Spirit bond of 16%. And I don't need strength because strength doesn't do anything for me. But what does determination do? Affects the amount of damage dealt by both physical and magic attacks, as well as the amount of HP restored by healing spells. Huh. Okay. Not looking too bad. And we got a new weapon, I believe. Bronze daggers. +1 to physical damage. And it's got a +1 to dex, which that one doesn't. Equip our bronze daggers here. Little more fancy. Update this rogue set. Hello, Nier Automa Bunny. Wait a minute. What does this next quest require? Level 10. So close. Look at that starry night sky. Nice calm waters out here on the docks. You know what, let's do just a little bit of fishing with our new rod and bait. Shwa. Nice calm day out on the docks. What? Nothing bites the bait you're using may not be suitable for this location. Huh. Okay. Guess I'll go back to trying some pill bugs here. Oh, whoops. Used right click on accident. Yo. Yo. Fish. What do we got? Coral butterfly. Nice. Anji Mito and Asuka Kisuke. Yeah. Also the Major General Beyond Wanderer. Little shark guy. Ah, another coral butterfly. We'll get to level 10 soon enough. Yeah. Cool. Another coral butterfly. Okay, buddy. What's your problem? Coming in here all swinging with your massive great sword. Ooh. What do we got here? A harbor herring. Nice. Let's switch up the bait. Got something on the line. Called kelp. That's not very useful. Alright, can't do that while fishing. Reel it in. Anchovy. There we go. Just a little bit more. A little over 500 experience is all I need. Ba, 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 ba. Gone fishing one. Alright. Now I can go back to being a rogue for a bit. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we need to head back out here. Ah, yes. So, teleport back to Summerford Farms. Actually, first, let's sell that thing that we got here. Doesn't really matter. Yes. 100 gil. Sell it. Ah, we do have a high potion. Huh. And yeah, your daggers. You do have bronze knives. But it's not that much of an upgrade, and I'm probably going to get an upgrade pretty soon anyway. So, teleport. Middle Noskia. Yeah. Out into the fields we go. Wish I had a chocobo. Alright, what do we got here? Rotweeder? That Gurkent's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. But if you dare to pinch some from the cook pot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by the aurochs that dwell there. Once you've 3 bushels worth, take the black loam to Frewall's at Tiller's Rest. He'll know what to do. Gotta fetch some black loam for myself.
Fate has been joined. Wharf rats.
I'll cut him up. Slice them and dice them. Yeah. Any more? Yeah, here's one. Yeah. Slice and dice, and slice and dice. Might as well second wind, a little hurt. So many war threats. Yeah. Duck, duck, diving and dodging. Yeah. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Level 10, yay! Learned hide. And also leg sweep. Blend in with your surroundings, making it impossible for most enemies to detect you, but reducing movement speed by 50% has no effect on enemies 10 levels higher than your own, or certain enemies with special sight. Cannot be executed while in combat. Effect ends upon use of any action other than sprint, or upon reuse of hide. Okay, let's go ahead and I'll put that up here. And we got leg sweep here. Looking nice. Hey, Whittleloaf.
I'm plumb out of potions. Any sorry sufferer knocking on my door may as well be knocking on Thal's. Alls I can offer him is a prayer.
Here you go.
Were I a God-fearing man, I'd say you were heaven sent. After the dust settles from the next pirate brawl, some sorry soul will owe you his lousy life. Pity the poor fish out of water. At first, I thought the fights were just to kill time, but now I believe some truly have a death wish. There's naught that can be done about that. We can't make 'em want to live. Alls we can do is hope they learn to love the land.
Well, I would like a leather belt. I finally got a belt. Also, I got some rare animal skin. Well, let's put this belt on. Yeah. Go ahead and reassign gear. And then we can go to Marauder and also equip the belt. There we go. Because it's a good belt for either class. That does it for that quest. Now we can move on to the next one. Loam maintenance. Loam maintenance. Ridiculous.
Stray into the shadows.
Yeah, let's Try out this hide. Look at us go, sneaky. We can even sprint to move a little bit faster. Hello, wounded Aurochs. Don't mind me, I just need some black loam. I am no longer hidden. Are you aggressive? If I bump into you, you are. No matter. Kick. Haha. Oh, now he doesn't like me. Sure. Nice. Not bad. Alright, I got your black loam. Actually, I think if I don't hide... Okay, I can't do that. Maybe if I sprint... Ah, can't make it up there, okay. I was hoping. Hoping beyond hope. No need to hide out here. Only little mandragoras wander these plains. And they're adorable. Hey, Frewall.
Ah, even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt.
Here you go, black loam.
But a bit of this black loam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam's not for the weak of will, nor the weak of stomach, eh? Ha 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 ha. Oh, don't tell me Gurkhant and Rotweeda neglected to mention where black loam comes from. Well, surely you figured it out on your own from the cloying stench. It comes from the Aurochs' lair of all places. Well, why dwell on whom misled whom about what? What matters is that your efforts have brought us the black loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you.
Leather wristbands. Copper wristlets. Leather wristbands it is. Do they even... Oh, they do display. Huh. What do the copper ones look like? Copper looks nice. But I think I'm gonna go with the leather. There is an offhand slot. Interesting. And I do have a wrist slot that is already... It already gives +1 to strength and dex, so... I really might as well just... get 100 gil. Bronze Labrys, Maple Picatrix, or Bronze Knives. Plowshares to swords. Stolen farm tools recovered. Sure.
Confounded pirates. They know nothing of tilling, only killing. Stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. They're biting the hand that feeds them. The mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in obedience myself, if I hadn't sworn to Stalewern that I wouldn't fight no more. So I need you to bring back our farm tools, and make sure those dogs reap what they've sown.
Sure thing. As a rogue, that's what I do. Also, fate. Yeah. That's a lot of ice going on. Yeah. Oh, I guess I've recovered the tools from the pirates. Thank you, Fate. Yeah. Date with destiny. Well, there we go. Also, hello, sir. I got the tools. That was easy.
I wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Ah, good to see the tools back. And in serviceable condition, which would be more than we can say of Severin when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Spied him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. Couldn't care less if the wastrel won't work, but when he consorts with cut purses that take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Stalwern ought to know what sort of scalawag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you?
Sure thing, buddy. What? Okay, I'm just a mecha dragon over here. Yeah, just pull that out of nowhere. Where? Is he up there? Heck, damn it. Sprint, 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 sprint.
Pirates making off with our tools? Frowald did. It well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be, if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished.
I'll take these knives, thank you. Level 11. Now I've got bronze knives. Look at those knives. I do wonder what this offhand slot is for. I don't have any offhand things, I guess. Let's update our rogue set.
I've come to expect a great deal from you, lass, and you've never once let me down. Yet what I'd ask of you now goes beyond aught I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same?
Of course.
It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with that scoundrel Severin by now. Well, that scheming scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking about in that manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off, with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly. But when last I had words with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I'd try asking Grenuida at the Aetheryte. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed.
Ba-ba. Alrighty then. Grenoida. Nothing that passes through those gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sods said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up and sip whatever it was that had pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure and give 'em a cuff round the ear from me, will ya? Just desserts. Before that, I'm going to talk with the Guildmaster of the Rogue Guild about another quest. Now that I'm level 10 and all. Ba, 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 ba. Also, I do believe my level 10 Fisher can get a new quest.
What's that in your eye, Genasia? I know that glimmer. It's the eye of the fisher. It's the thrill of the bite, rising up to the challenge of our rival.
Okay, Final Fantasy.
It's the eye of the fisher. It's the thrill of the bite, rising up to the challenge of our rival. Keep that spark alive, friend. You don't want to end up like while ago. Eye of the fisher. Not that I'm worried about you. Oh yes, I can see it. There is a fire inside you, burning for fish. More fish, bigger fish. It is time to feed that fire. Today is the day you catch your first big one. No one ever forgets their first. Journey forth to the banks of the Nym in Middle Noskia, where you will find her, the Princess Trout. Take the princess and return here triumphant. Her Royal Highness is drawn to crayfish balls.
Certain gear grants bonuses to your perception. Greater perception raises the probability of catching larger fish. Especially large fish are said to be of high quality.
It's high quality.
Very well. Also, I need to be a rogue. Adorable. Oh, I see you are smithing over there. Scritch, scritch, scritch. Hey! Yes, I would like to head inside, please. Unable to execute command while jumping. Hello, Lion Man. Jack has another assignment for you. Bronze Base Lords. See, I knew I'd be getting an upgrade to Dagger pretty soon.
A fine day to you, Janasia. And a fine day it is for a spot of work, wouldn't you agree? This time round, it seems some eager buccaneer scampered aboard a local merchantman and made off with a shipment of muskets. Now, seeing as it ain't lawful to cloy from a Laminsan vessel to begin with, the Yellow Jackets fell upon them daft covers afore their boots was even dry. Aye, they caught the pirates right there in the docks, but the stolen boomsticks were nowhere to be found. Fenced in a longboat deal, I'm thinking. That's when our guild was officially contracted to retrieve the goods. Which weren't really needful, since the code would have had us on the job anyway. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Lominsans and all that. So this is your assignment, me natty lass. Find out where them weapons went, and bite that shipment back. Seeing as the cutters has hit that merchantmen are already rotten in irons, you needn't rush in with your stabbers a-stabbing. I want this job handled quick and quiet, and I've the perfect partner to show you how it's done.
Another shadow graces the door. Ah!
This here's Vakeb, the Stray. Ain't no other rogue what can match her in the arts of skulking.
A pleasure.
There's some problem, Vakeb. You seem a bit out of sorts.
I'm bloody starving. I had one of them finger sandwiches set aside. You know those egg-filled tasties they make at the Bismarck? But when I got back from me work, it was gone.
Uh-oh. That was Vakeb's? I thought it was Underfoot's. Well, you just head out on the job, and I'll see if I can't turn up that missing sandwich by the time you return.
All right, Jack.
One more little detail you should know. Them muskets was meant for the Yellow Jackets' armory. So once all is bob, you can hand the goods to one of their culls directly.
Hey, Vakeb.
We can start whenever you're ready, Janasia. I've had a colleague keeping a wall out for aught that might help us, so I suggest you have a few words with her first. You'll find her at the higher line, posing as a fishmonger.
And then she faded away. Also, I can still sell these, but they only sell for 5 gil, so not really necessarily worth selling. I mean, I suppose I could. Yeah, I'm gonna equip the bronze daggers just so that I can still be able to sell these. Oh, wait, that's just market prohibited. I can still sell them to a shop for the 5 gil. But what does it really matter? Off to the upper decks, it looks like. Right up here, next to the aft castle. So, first I'm gonna go to Hawker's Alley, sell some of this, sell some of this useless gear that I'm carrying around. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, also this. Sell that. And also sell these weathered daggers and these weathered daggers. Weathered axe. And I can sell these bronze war axes. Because I don't need those. Don't think I need this either. I'll hang on to it for now. I mean, this is good for any Disciple of War class that I might start. Yeah, the other stuff that's not weapons. I figured could at least be useful for starting other classes out. Alright. What do you have for 10 to 19, though? You got bronze base swords, which I'm about to get one for completing this quest. Brass knives, which are level 15, and brass daggers, which are level 13. Also, these brass knives can hold materia. Interesting. Goodbye. Good day, sir. Is there a, Scrib exchange?
Sorry, love, but I can only assist them as the house knows. Sorry, but we're only allowed to do business with them as the house knows.
Okay, fine. Got Diemonger. Independent Mender. Oh, look! Look at that little guy. Little near guy. Also, that's some nice looking armor.
Of the hand tools, of the land tools, items, nah.
Head this way, see if we can find some, like, armor shop. Because I'd like to get some armor that looks more roguish. For my rogue class. Battlecraft supplier. No. Disciple of War gear. 10 to 19. Let's see here. Now there's a salad. Turban. Hunting hat. There's a leather jacket. Hard leather harness. That's level 12, but that does look roguish. Leather harness. This leather jacket. Not so roguish. That harness though, but it requires level 12, which I'm getting close to. Man, he doesn't have very much variety. It's just level. That one looks pretty piratey. Wish it was a different color, but I think there's... maybe I could get a dye for it. Yeah, cotton shirt. Of course, that requires level 14. Cotton tabard requires level 16. And that just looks like my tabard that I have, but a different color. Hard leather hunting belt. Oh, belts don't appear on their person. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Hempen trousers. So yellow. And it's... Come on. Sulpligar. Those are looking piratey. What if I were to have that and this cotton shirt? They would go well together. Be very piratey, very fluffy. Leather jack boots don't look too bad. They look they look more cowboyish. They look kind of like denim. Just denim boots. Ridiculous. Oh, and then we just got like Spartan sandals, Roman sandals. Oh, the goatskin ones look alright. That's level 17, yeah. Not great, my man, not great. What about Hand and Land? Got a straw hat. Cotton scarf. Just around the mouth. That just looks absolutely ridiculous. Whoops. Cotton coif. That's level 19. What about this straw hat? Doesn't look too bad for fishing with. And this one, it's got a flower. And this one, got a little band on it. Okay. Well, at level 12, I'll be able to have a hat with a flower in it. Perception plus 21, too. Although that's only a difference of 1, but the fashion. I will purchase this. I will be able to equip it in a couple levels of fishing. Alright, let's try on this vest. Vest looks nice. Whoop, whoop, no. And land. 1019. Hempen double vest looks nice. Double vest gathering of crap. Oh, that one's a crafting. And the gathering one is all brown. Doesn't look as nice as the red one, but it gives gathering and perception. Shepherd's tunic. That looks a lot like a Link tunic. But that one's both craftsman and gathering. That one looks ridiculous. Gathering. I could get these. Those would help with gathering. But gathering plus 15. What do I currently have for my plus 12? So it's not that different. 15 versus 12. I don't see the need to buy it. Perception plus 5 belt though. I could purchase that. What do these look like? They're yellow pants. And what about these shepherd slops? They are brown pants. Or chestnut, I guess. Chestnut brown. Well, those don't look too bad. How about these boots? Oh, those are from Control. Perception. Got some shoes. Those are just small shoes. Those look neat, I guess. Sure. Alright, let's go ahead and swap over to my fishing set. And equip this new stuff. Alright, that requires level 11. That requires level 12. Very well. That'd be it. Reassign gear. There's my current gear. Got a gathering of 57, perception of 23. Not bad. Back to Rogue. And I need to go upstairs. Head down there. Hello, peoples. Hey, tonight. Aft castle. Hello, Squid Man. Or octopi. What are you up to?
Fishmonger.
Hello there, miss. We've carp and trout, lobster and shrimp. But I hear tell you've been looking for a special breed of fish. The long, shiny kind. What's Bark'll put a bloke in on his... We don't sell that kind here, but you might try them foreign merchants. What was they called again? Ah, the Traders of Edge. They hail from the South Sea Isles and are known for dealing in all types of nasty splitters and cutters. I should warn you, these folks ain't ones for questioning the source of their merchandise. In fact, they seem more than happy to pay for goods what come from below decks, so to speak.
Spider taming? How do you tame spiders?
But if you're still keen to get your hands on those rare fish, then you'd best hurry. The edge merchant what's visiting Limsa is looking to load up and leave the city afore long. Just how he means to transport his goods remains a mystery though. What with all the hired blades he's got nursing his operation, it makes it hard for a girl to get close enough to eyeball the competition, it does.
Beat them up with magic, steal their anima, then create summon spell. Uh-huh.
I'll be sure to keep an eye peeled on your behalf, but it might be as you can learn a little more from the folk around town.
Who are you waving to? What? Where'd you go? Oh, hello, Vakeb.
Traders of edge, eh? Well, if one of their merchants been staying in the city, then someone'll know something to point us in the right direction. The trick is to listen without being seen. You'd be surprised at how culls will cackle when they think no one else is about. We'll focus on places what see plenty of traffic. You can have the Bismarck, the Ferry Docks, and East Arcus Alley. I'll try me luck at a few other spots, then meet you in front of the guild when I'm done. Remember, keep hidden, keep quiet, and keep your wattles open.
I've been learning the tricks of the trade of rogueness. That's what I've been doing. Looks like I got a few spots to check out. Start with the Culinarians Guild, I suppose. I have also been fishing. So currently, I have a level 11 rogue. Oh, here. I've got level 11 rogue, level 11 marauder, and level 10 fisher. Although fishing seems to be pretty quick to level up. Culinary skills.
Enough is never enough.
Oh, hello, what are you doing here? Alright, so I use hide.
Hidden.
Diving Dove appears distressed over some matter. Approach her well cloaked by your hide ability to attempt to eavesdrop on her grumbling.
Hello, Diving Dove.
Diving Dove is grumbling in discontent.
The sneer on that customer's face. Does he think I can command the skillet to cook more swiftly just to meet his pressing departure schedule? I don't know how things are done in the South Seas, but here in Limsa Lominsa, folk appreciate that fine cuisine cannot be rushed.
That's the most powerful card in all of Duel Monsters.
Come now, Dove. You must not speak ill of the patrons. Now, what was next on my list? Ah, another finger sandwich for the dutiful sisters.
Someone there must be rather fond of eggs. Yeah, it's not that Jack stole the fish finger sandwich from this young lady over here, thinking it belonged to somebody else. That's not what happened. Let's see. Ah, Hawker's Alley, which is actually closer to the lower decks.
The plaza.
Time to hide. Gerolf is speaking in a low but lively tone to a nearby customer. Approach him while cloaked. Gerolf is hawking his wares to a customer.
You have quite an eye for quality, sir. We've a splendid range of products from every corner of Eorzea, but one simply cannot visit Limsa Laminza without sampling some of the local specialties. Would you care for some freshly squeezed Lenoskian orange juice? Or perhaps our famed salt cod is more to your taste?
Continues to espouse the virtues of his merchandise, but his impassioned urgings appear to have little relevance to your assignment. Very well.
Oof. Ah, what was that?
Oh, don't mind me, no, I wasn't eavesdropping. Goodbye.
Off to the Fisherman's Guild.
One does not simply visit Limsa Lorenza. Well, I suppose you would know, Mr. I started in the forest. Appears distraught. Approach him while cloaked. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm...
That's my sense of duty. With that, I stayed at the wench for that extra pint instead of returning early.
White Mage's best mage become the immortal caster.
I didn't ask to see anyone being bribed, and certainly not my relief pilot. I wonder what that merchant was about. Smuggling? Most likely. Should I report this to the Yellow Jackets? But what if I'm being watched? I could end up face down in the harbor.
Head on back to the guild, then.
Welcome back, Genosia. I hope your skulking went well. You might be an angel of death with the daggers, Dove, but any rogue what shuns the shadows is headed for an early grave. A sneaky mork can nose about without risking a scrap, or slip herself into the best position to ambush a mark. Once they've seen you, though, your rum fun is done. Hiding is part concealment and part distraction, and you won't be disappearing in a cove what already knows you're there. Alright, I'm done prattling. What did you manage to learn about our musket buying merchant friend? Slipping coin to a ferry pilot, was he? And by what you heard from that chef at the Bismarck, this trader means to hop the twig and soon. That matches with my own findings. He's vacated his rooms at the inn and paid his dues in full. Being a merchant, we can be sure that he won't be leaving without his merchandise. So here's the plan. We wait for him to stack his goods on the pier. Then, you ghost in and grab all them firearms. I'm hoping we can get the job done quiet and under cover of Darksman. But it never hurts to be prepared for the worst. Sounds like he's got a small army of sellswords on the payroll.
Speak with her again.
I'll send word to the Yellow Jackets and have them post a cull near Arker's Alley. That way you won't have far to bolt once you've bitten the goods. The mark should be along any moment, Genasia. Have you got your skulking boots on?
I sure do. What? Oh, level sync in effect to level 14? I'm level 11! Let's see if I can do this. Duty commenced.
I spotted the mark at the end of the pier. Sneak over there.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually here. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Nobody's here.
Tried investing in sleeping darts. I hear they work well against mercs.
You're not supposed to be here. I thought I ordered my hirelings to keep this jetty clear.
1, 2, 3.
There's one missing. My crate of muskets, it's gone.
Smile.
Thief, stop her, you useless sluggards. What am I paying you for?
Archers. Hi, nobody. I'm dead. You've no place to run. Oh, really? What? Hey, how about you chill out there for a second? All right. Little hired axe. And they're dead. Thanks for the assist, Vakeb.
Thieves, scoundrels, a bonus to one who breaks me their heads.
To the Yellow Jackets near Hawker's Alley.
Slink past any other swords in your way. I'll lead these culls a merry chase. Meet me in front of the guild once all is done.
Piece of cake. Here you go.
Aye, these are our stolen muskets. The quartermaster will be pleased.
Duty complete. And now back to the guild. Hello, sir. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Hello, Vakeb.
That turned hairy, didn't it, Dove? Once you reached the Yellow Jacket, though, the merchant called off his blades. Wise enough to cut his losses. I'll give him that. I'd say we're all done here. Let's head inside and tell Jack the Bene news.
I heard the sounds of fighting coming from outside, and now I've whittled the cause of it. I thought we were aiming for a subtle on this job. That many swords was there, but you got the yellow jackets, what they wanted. So all's well that ends well, eh?
You're on your way to becoming a first-class rogue, Genosia. Aye, the job didn't unfold exactly as planned. But do you see the value of keeping out of sight? Skulking might seem slow, but it can save you time, and a fair amount of bleeding in the long run.
Speaking of unexpected developments, I got a bit of bad news for you, Vikeb. I searched high and low, but it seems some unprincipled cove has yaffled your sandwich. There were naught but crumbs to be found. Yet it was you, Jack.
No, my sandwich. It was a Bismarck special. Do you know how much I was looking forward to that meal? Me belly's ready to cave in on itself.
'Tis a tragedy o' the highest order, love. And you know I can't bear to see me rogues in such distress. So I gave Underfoot a special assignment. He shall be back any moment now, with a freshly made Bismarck special finger sandwich.
You did that for me? You're not japing with me, are you, Jack?
This ain't no japing matter. 'Tis a guildmaster's responsibility to see that all his coves and marts are at their best for the job.
Ah, Jack. There you are. I've got that sandwich you ordered. And didn't the chef give me a waddleful when I said he was in a hurry? Maybe next time you could think twice before you yaffle a fellow rogue's sup. Oh, bollocks! Jack, did you eat my supper?
Now, lass, let's not be hasty. There's a fresh new sandwich right here for you. No harm done, eh?
You've cloyed something. What belonged to me, Jack? And I can't ignore the code.
Aye, the code. We mustn't ignore the code. You're having a laugh, aren't you, lass? Lass? Ah!
Yes, the music changed. For good reason.
That might be the swiftest string up I've ever seen. A punishment fit for the crime. Take a good long look, Genosia. The code exists to preserve peace in Limsa, to keep the alleys from running with blood. This city's me home, and I'll draw daggers on any cove fool enough to threaten that peace. A pointed lesson. Let's head inside, eh? Your sandwich will get cold.
Hey, do you mean to leave me here all night? At least you gave me a grand view of the harbor.
These ropes are tight. And now we find ourselves indebted to the Rogues Guild. The Rogues Guild. The impropriety of it all. Would that I could see them occupying a cell next to those thieving pirates.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Let me in.
Greatest of crimes. Sandwich theft. Look. You don't go against the code, okay? The code says you don't steal from any fellow Laminzin. And you also don't steal from... You don't take a pirate's... or a fellow rogue's... pilfered goods. So basically, if a rogue steals something from a ne'er-do-well, you don't then steal that thing that rogue just stole off of him. Because that goes against the code. And Jack here, the guild master of the rogues, went against the code and he stole a sandwich from a fellow rogue. A fellow Laminzin. And you can't just get away with that.
Ow. Them ropes will leave chafe marks for a bleeding week. I may have wriggled myself free. That's the last time I let me belly do the thinking. And just think, the keb strung me up over an egg sandwich. Those coes what well and truly stomped on the code get it far worse. Keep up your training, lass, and you'll soon be handing out rogue justice yourself.
Yeah. And what's this leather jacket look like? It's alright. A bronze sallet, which looks dumb. Some bracers look okay. Leather jack boots that look like cowboy-ish boots, but they look like they're made out of denim. Critical hit +1 though. But this, dexterity +2, strength +2, vitality +1, direct hit rate +1. And bonuses to my defenses. And it looks alright. We'll grab that. Getting close to level 12. Alright. Put on this jacket. Kind of clashes with my gloves. May need some new gloves. Oh, I've got some hempen bracers here, actually. Those be higher defenses, although, what do they look like? They look okay. Yeah, okay, those actually look pretty good with this jacket. Starting to look a little more roguish. Yeah, yeah. Direct hit rate of 83 affects the rate at which your physical and magic attacks land direct hits, slightly dealing more damage than normal hits. The higher the value, the higher the frequency with which your hits will be direct. Then we've got critical hit, determination, vitality, dexterity. Strength isn't so important, but yeah. Time to reassign. Reassign set number. Move set up, move set down. That's fine. Bit more roguey. Oh, and what do you need to be level 15 for the next rogue quest? Why the Helix fossil? Princess and the Fish. What?
Where?
That's not over there. Princess and the Fish says deliver. Oh, it says deliver. That's why. But yeah, no, I need to go fish it up first. Nim River in Middle La Noskia. So, Nim River, huh? Rogue River, H-List River. Where's the Nim River? Oh, Nim River, way over here? That's a long ways away. Actually, it's not that far from here, from Summerford. To Summerford Farms. I teleport away. That's a lot of Helix fossils. Why? Sprint. This bridge. Take care of just desserts. Also, look at these tiny mandragoras. They're so adorable. Look at that. Look at his big white eyes, his little sprout head, his little brown flippers. So adorable. Down we go. Aylmer.
Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that Slippery done. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink, only to lead us straight into a bloody trap. I don't get no lower than that. Course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready. But the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them.
Off he goes. Well, while I'm here, it is fishing time. Select these crayfish balls.
Sure.
There's a jackal over there. Don't come over here, jackal. I am a humble fisherman. A dusk goby.
Sneak.
People are in danger, but it's fishing time. Yeah. They'll be fine. I just gotta catch a princess trout. A gudgeon. What? Yeah. Dwarf crate catfish. At least it's new. Reel it in. What do we got? Princess trout. That's the fish I needed. But I would also like to get to at least level 11 while I'm here. Don't mind me, water sprites. Oh, is this a big one? Another princess trout. Pop, 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 pop. Hello, Megalocrab. I'm gonna move these over here. Dwarf catfish. A princess trout. And a rare princess trout. How about that? Well, level 11. Fisher. Time to switch to being a rogue. Doing roguey things. Now I gotta wonder why my rogue has so much mana. 'Cause I don't think any of my abilities use mana. Maybe this? No? I don't see anything that says anything about mana cost. Hey, Rimas. But I've got 10,000 mana.
My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry in there are done for.
Worry not. I'm a rogue. I can deal with these pirates.
Severin might have got us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than be in that conniving debt. To arms!
Yeah. Accept. Let's go. What's weird? Hello.
A true knave. You betray even yourself, Severin. We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the Serpent Reavers twice. You will not do so a third time.
I think you see what's weird? I don't know what you mean. I have game. Looks fine to me. Is there something I'm missing? What, just how they look?
Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch, your life is all you have left. And worthless though it be, we shall take it.
How rude you are for... what?
O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies.
Now it's Mr. Blueface. Okay. And he leaves. Here we go. Clay Golem, level 10. Hello. Kick your shins. Sweep your legs. Shade shift.
You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this?
Yeah. I'm behind you, bro. Oh. No, thank you. You telegraph your attacks so much. Look at you, you fool.
Impossible. Never has the golem been so easily destroyed. Sweep the legs.
Cut. Fall to pieces.
Duty complete.
Get on the Hydra's back! Stone Talos theme plays? No. Thardus theme plays.
That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer.
He's gone. Well, you're right. I am no ordinary adventurer. Oh, hi. It's you again with the nice stick.
The snake slithered away. I am only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you.
Nani?
Junasi recalls a memory that was locked deep within her heart. Those pirates do not belong to any of the known Nominson factions. Whom then do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not.
But the timing of their appearance... Oh, was that you talking? Whoops. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sahagin
and kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is what? Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone 2. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. The seas continue to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall.
That doesn't look good. I never saw that in the sky before.
And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is as Lossois foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. Don't worry,
I'm gonna kill chaos. Where's chaos?
but they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Charlayan ring more true. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see Aether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlayan seem commonplace.
Hey, flower girl. Who definitely doesn't look at all like Aerith at all.
Here, for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today, the Maelstrom officially makes that great hole in the sea its training ground. Join in the celebrations.
It's quite the flower you got there.
Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate? Sea Song Grotto, perhaps?
I think that's where I fought a thing. And then picked up a gem.
What have we here? Can you walk?
Moon's falling, but they still party. Uh-huh.
His eye. Regrettably, no, he eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Severin here has apprised me of all that transpired. His account sheds some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save for when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Stalewern will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation. But I am certain he would like to thank you in person.
Pray pay the man a visit. Ah, he told me of you, but perchance did he not tell you of me? My name is Ishtola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the aether in the hope that it might offer up some clue as to our predicament.
I'd say I owed you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms and I'll face the consequences.
For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Forgive me. Mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell. And look, if the moon's falling, what left is there to do but to party? I mean, really. Also, I'm gonna see about this quest, Out to Dry, since I'm out here. Alucard Black. Uh-huh. Airship to the other side of the planet. Like, that's gonna help. Sup, Megalocrab? Oh, wait a minute. Are you down there? You are. Oh, curses. Widowaka. Skylift operators looking for someone to assist with megalocrabs. Ah, for the love of Lumlian! Not again! The leather's ripped to bloody shreds! No, there's not a rye with me breeches, you cheeky sod. It's the megalocrabs. They've been at the balloon envelopes I left out to dry on the rocks. Those spawned nippers think they've found a squid or something and sit to nibbling. Less balloons in the air means less cargo getting lifted, and that don't sit too well with me. You looking for a quick job? How about you crack a few shells before you head off on your way? If you could put down 5 or so of the buggers, that ought to do for now. Will do. Hello, Snake Geralt. aka Sifrid Gunnar. Or Snake of Rivia. Yeah. Watcha. Look at you, Megalocrab. You can't do nothing to me. And I'll take your legs. Yeah. Slice and dice. Cut and stab. Rip and tear. Until it is done. Look at you. You can't even hope to snip me.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's level 13. He's a mite tougher.
But he goes down all the same.
One more. Trip. Yeah. Second wind. And you're dead. Slay Megalo Crabs complete. Just gotta turn it in. Hey, Sigrid. Gunnar, you good?
You take care of them snippers. Good bloody riddance. Nice work there, lass. Still, I won't be long before a new crew of crabs comes sidling in to claim that territory, and our loads just keep getting heavier. What with all the rebuilding going on? If I don't want to be buried under a mountain of crates, I'd best think of a more lasting solution to this snipper problem.
You sure should. Ba 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 ba.
Bloodbath.
Ba 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 ba. Converts a portion of physical damage dealt into HP. Nice. A little bit of vampirism action going on. Let me see if I've got any gear that I can equip now that I'm level 12. I don't think so. Ba ba ba. Now you're dead, 'cause we killed you, we took you by surprise. Woo, wee, ah! We just saw you roaming the forest and said, let's kill those guys. You're a squirrel who somehow has money and sometimes swords and shields. I don't care if you're a cute bunny, I'll kick your butt for reals. La 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 la. They're not squirrels. Potato, tomato. And besides, you know the song.
Lo, I knew you'd return. Estola delivered Severin not a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too. A lot of 'em sporting the same haunted expression.
It's me who's to blame for that. That and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver.
A thrall to the Sahagin? 7. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're naught but the fishback's flunkies.
Nod. Nodders. Nodders.
Us pirates ain't much for laws. Us pirates ain't much for laws. But there's things we won't do. We've got a code, see? But the reavers never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Laminsans. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagan masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long round here, and word soon spread, all the way back to the sea.
The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead, my freedom in exchange for my mates.
The letter.
I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself.
Aye. But you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear 'em talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last, of how you tried to give your life to save theirs.
Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that, I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more.
You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerfoot Farms, lad.
And I'll always be in your debt, Stelwen.
Wiggity.
I owe you a debt too, Janasia. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men in my farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Baderon what's happened, from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I can possibly ask of you. Safe travels, lass.
Very well. Back to Limsa La Minza. Also, I think I've got bronze knives. I think I've got another dagger that I haven't equipped yet. Yeah, bronze base slides. It's much better. Equip. Update my gear set. Yeah, because this one's just Dex plus 2, 7 damage, and this one's 8 damage with Dex plus 2, Vitality plus 1, and Critical Hit plus 2. So I even did all that with weaker gear than I could have. Gotta go talk to him, and I also need to talk with the Fisher Guild. Whoa. Nope, A3. To the Fisherman's Guild. Hi, hello. Hello, hello.
You'll find the Princess Trout in the Nim River, Janasia. Remember that only the plumpest one will do. And don't forget crayfish balls.
Yeah, I got it for you. Hand it over.
It's high quality.
Depending on your perspective, you've either rescued and abducted the princess. A prim and proper princess she is. We'll ready her as a royal roast, a feast fit for a king. The king can keep his fancy feast. Any fisherman worth her salt prefers her trout prepared simply. Said like a surly, salty-mouthed sea hag. Hand her over here and heed how the cultured classes cook. A fine day will be when I take culture lessons from you. Besides, I didn't send Janasia out to that river to fetch a fish for you. I sent her out to fetch a fish for me. For my lesson, that is. Yes, of course. That was the purpose of the expedition. Not so that I could have a tasty trout. Anyway, as you should have learned, catching a proper fish requires perseverance, plain and simple. And this plump princess trout can testify to that. Continue to apply the lessons I've taught you, and before you know it, you'll be swimming in fish. Doesn't that sound appetizing? Hard leather shoes. I just went out and bought hard leather shoes. And a fancy hat. I'm gonna take this Allergen bronze piece as recompense for my already purchasing of gear.
You're gonna give me bloodworms and an amateur's fishing rod.
Requires level 12.
Ba, 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 ba. Well, I'm almost level 12. And I need to be level 15 for the next quest. Well. I wonder if these bloodworms will even work out here. In this area. Might only be good for other waters. Yeah, it doesn't work great here. Lugworms it is. Yep. Yeah, yeet. Look at that lovely sunset. What a nice day for fishing. Got a goby. Oops. I think I'll have to train my fishing out in the wild though. Anchovy. That was 800 experience, so it actually shouldn't take too long to get to 12. Seven Igdroid. Quite a name. Anchovy. Hello, Max Lucia. Swimming in fishes, One more fish. I gotta move my bloodworms over. Ba, 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 ba. That there. With this here. Very good, very good. Ba, 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 ba. Level 12. Now I can use this amateur's fishing rod. It's a better fishing rod. I can even equip some new gear, like these hard leather shoes. Those only required level 11 though, but plus 10 perception. I need pants. Need proper pants. Gonna have to go to the shop. But I also got this nice hat, which has plus 21 perception. Look at that hat. That's a fishing hat. Go ahead, update my fishing set. Go back to Rogue. And then it's off to... I think the Aft Castle is the closest. Yeah. Hello, Bateron. Max seems to have a gambling problem.
Life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. How I pictured it. But you needn't worry yourself over young Severin. The Yellow Jackets and as hands out the Yellow Jacket as hands out the punishments is a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence from hanging to keel hauling. Kindly gent that he is. I'm only jesting with ye. I'll see he's treated fair. Now it sounds to me like you've done everything old Stelwern asked o' ye, and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lass. As for a reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How do you fancy keeping her company for a spell? With free room and board? Venturing's a trying business, after all. Them as don't rest their boots or their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed here for you. So make use of it.
Inn rooms now available.
Not that you'll have much time for lying around. What with all the leaves and you'll be doing. Oh, didn't I mention? I'm putting your name down for leaves. Our guild draws all manner of clients offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk will pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give Tamokri a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task or other for ye to do.
Guild leaves now available.
Oh, and it's all above board, case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side in here, unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell you, if it turns out they had aught to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 to pay. A proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhap that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to right it. But we'll have time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality.
Ba ba woo! You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from under Duty in the main menu and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Nice! So what are you on about with Max's gambling problem? Let's see. What's that? Levels of Swift Perch. or Leaves of Swift Perch. Tamokri is responsible for assigning guild leaves at the Drowning Winch and is offering to give you an introduction to the world of leave quests. Okay. Well, we will get to leave quests and whatever Baderon is on about over here.
And next time on Final Fantasy XIV.
Did quite a bit today. Got to all the way to level 12 Rogue. And we got to level 12 Fisher. Still level 11 Marauder over there. But who needs Marauders when you can be a Rogue? I'll probably level up a Rogue until I can become a Gunbreaker. Which I'm not sure how to do that yet, but I suspect it'll be a while. And so yeah, I may do some fishing. Maybe look into cooking as well, off stream. But I will see you next mission. Bye-bye.